And hello there, everyone. Osage Orange here, and welcome to another episode of City Building Saturdays. Yes, we are on episode 12 of this series, so thank you for coming out. If you're watching here on Twitch, please remember to hit that follow button. That way you can catch up on this and all other sorts of streams. If you're watching over on YouTube, over at Osage Orange Gaming, thank you so much. Please remember to leave a like and a subscribe. That way you can help keep up with future developments of content. So, let's see here. All I need to do is one last little thing. There we go. That is good. Toggle over the main screen. Pull up Streamlabs. And there's that. Alright, so, as I've said, this is episode 12 of this series, and we are going to be, hopefully this evening, finishing off the, we're going to be doing the last mission of the original game tonight, or at least in this episode. That is my hope. So, I have done a little bit of off-camera work here in here in Baki. That way I could get some more. Got myself a nice chunk of change right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and dispatch the chariots. Sure. Yep. Everything's met. Still wanted to make sure that it was all met.
Most peaceful Pharaoh, your calming influence has brought Egypt to the brink of new greatness. Benevolent Pharaoh, you have brought peace and prosperity to our nation. Under your wise and capable rule, Egypt is a strong and glorious country once again. All nomarchs are loyal to you, and no threats to our great nation remain. Having accomplished all your family set out to do so many years ago, it is time to memorialize the achievements of your great dynasty. The only way to accomplish this is to build the grandest pyramid Egypt has ever known. A pyramid even larger than that of Khufu at Rosja. Others in your noble family have sacrificed much on the long road leading to your rule of Egypt. They too must be remembered and honored with a sandstone mausoleum to acknowledge their unwavering support. The ideal location for these monuments is Hetepsenusret in the rich Fayum region. From there, you can attend to all the affairs of state and respond to any requests for supplies that your cities may ask of you as you build your great pyramid.
So yeah, as you can see, this is going to be quite a challenging mission. We've got pyramids, we've got, excuse me, we've got a mausoleum, we've got a massive population requirement, 12,000, 80 prosperity, high kingdom rating, high culture, high monument. This is definitely going to be a challenge, but it is a challenge worth proceeding with. So, here is, as you can see, we've got a fairly expansive deal here that we can do with. So, first things first, of course, give ourselves a little bit of money. There we go. We've got a nice chunk of change now. So, just swing the map around. Wrong direction. There we go. As soon as I can get myself in the right orientation. There we go. So, make sure we're super slow. We're going to reorganize Giroud. There we go. And carefully clear out the unneeded road, as we don't want this thing getting in the way. There we go. So, with all this, let's see here. Here's where we can cross. right here. Um, I am thinking, let's see here, just checking where I can place ferry landings. I'll place the ferry landing right here. That way we can get to this side, of course, so we'll bada bing, bada boom. Carefully put in as your road right there. It is a little off-center, I will admit, but, you know, it's got to start somewhere. And we'll be able to make this intersection work. We could put like a pavilion there at some point. So, yeah, a pavilion. I was thinking, wait a minute, we could stick a granary right there. But no, we'll put in a pavilion. Let's see here now. We have so many things to do. I want a grand mud brick pyramid. One of these things where it can be very, very nitpicky. Very, very nitpicky. This thing is obviously wanting to toy with me. See, I am going to... put stuff down like that. That way I have more chance up to one bar to hold the temple complex just yet. Aha! That is what I was aiming for. I wanted to be able to have a road go around. I am being so fidgety. Here we go. Get that placed. We want to be able to have needed location for our great pyramid right here. I also want to be able to get into the needed accessories. So, we'll have the, let's see, sort of a complex right here. Put in a road right here. Monuments, mausoleums, so that's going to be, God, how many things over is that? I want to be able to give myself an idea of where I could put the, let's see. Come on. 2. That should leave. Sweetness! That fits in just right. So, we have got, of course, a lot to do. And this is just, of course, laying down the foundations. So, let's see here. Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking, guys, so get rid of these 2 clay pits. Their tasks are done. Task is done, I should say. Be linguistically correct. So, let's see. That is that. trying to plan some stuff out here, guys, so bear with me. That'll do. We're just starting off the, this whole area right in here. This is gonna be our wealthy district. This is where we're gonna have all of the. We're gonna have in this area. We're gonna have a ton of palaces. I kid you not, a ton. Actually, we'll add another little thing. Another block. Right there. Right there. There's that. Make it a little more squarish. Alright, so I'm not going to try to put up all the housing at once for that area. I'm going to sort of build it in stages. So, 1, 2. Get the road going toward the stuff over there. We're gonna, of course, be getting into all the floodplain farming that we can possibly do. And so we don't, right now we don't have many trade routes. Let's see. Don't have many trade routes. Dungle. They buy, They buy papyrus and luxury goods. And Baki sells the gems we'll need to be able to produce those luxury goods. So that is why I'm just starting this area off as our big production area for papyrus. So swing the map. I know we're still in super slow mode. Put in a nice housing block right there. Now, knowing that we'll be needing work camp laborers, we'll put a work camp right there. Need to roadblock this part off, and then put in our initial reed gatherers. Drat, thought I could squeeze in a few more. Maybe we could please squeeze in a police station. Oh, fudgeapples. Thought we could. Oh well. We'll put in the rest of our reed gathering capabilities right here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to have total of, so, you know, this is 5 right here, so we'll have a total of 20 papyrus makers. And right here, we will slot in our luxury good production. So for the moment, do that. Also, we'll slot in more housing. So we at least got this area going. So now, what we need to do is we need to start worrying about our need. Let's see, which way can we slide a pavilion? We can slide it other way, so think that will work for our pavilion. Yes, yes it will. So we won't worry about building it right off, but we'll put up some initial roadblocks right there. See, firehouse, archie-post, police, and apothecary. Then, let's see, put in the city palace right there. Make sure to finish blocking off the roads so that we don't have the employee such a dude going down that way. We'll extend the road to go that way. Let's see. I'm gonna put. Well, I'm thinking this one of these. While I'm thinking about it, I know I'm gonna need to do that. So, build out the road thusly. We'll make nice use of it. Because we're gonna, because knowing this scenario, knowing it very, very well, going to need to be able to do several requests pretty darn quick. Firehouse, police station, and apothecary. There we go. So, we'll put up the Dynasty Mansion. We'll slide that right there. We'll also start to supply up the needed, I'm trying to do the wrong thing here at the wrong time. Physician. Worry about a tax collector later. Now, I've picked up a trick. I was watching something by Gamer Zach this past week. Excuse me. And picked up a trick from him. So we're going to try to implement it. And I'll show you what I mean here shortly. I'm not going to worry too much about some stuff right off the top of my head. I'll at least build the bazaars to be able to show this. Okay, so he went and, he sort of explained how some of this stuff here works. So, he said essentially had one bazaar, do pick up several goods, and have a second bazaar pick up other goods. And I found myself thinking, oh, that is quite smart. Because the way I've normally done it, if I don't want housing to go, say, to a, beyond, to beyond a fancy, the thingy where they becomes, the people inside become scribes, I would say, they could get all the food and all the pottery, all the beer, all the linen they want, but they can't buy luxury goods. Or if I wanted, to, not buy linen, say, don't buy linen, but don't buy luxury goods. But what Zach was saying is essentially have one bazaar, essentially, this is sort of what he was saying, have one bazaar focus on several things, or in this case, I'm going to be having one bazaar focus on these items, and choose the right one. Essentially, what he was saying is split the load. And, back in the days when I was playing Caesar 3, you can't program those markets. I would have two at the corners. That way, that would sort of help compensate for the fact that I couldn't program them. So, this is a neat trick. I've been obviously played this game for years, and so, a number of the things he said, I knew of. So, alright. So, let's see, it's Bast, who are other gods? Osiris, Ra, and Ptah. So we will go ahead and erect our temples to those dudes. That way we can make sure that we got what we need. Put a roadblock there for now, and I'm going to see. Let's keep it right there for now. I know it's going to look a little awkwardly shaped, but in terms of housing, but don't worry, we're going to get this all set up nice, neat, and pretty, and by the end of the day, we are going to be able to have city where we've got a ton of people, especially in mansions, living and producing lots of goods and making us lots of money. I'm going to try to show you guys in this episode, or at least lay the foundations for showing you, the wealth by having a mini mansions strategy. It's one of my favorite ways to make money in this game. By having that top-heavy... wait a minute. Don't do it like that, Orange. Don't be a dum-dum. Ah! I'm being a double dum-dum! So we'll put up 2 storage yards, there and there. One of you will be papyrus. The other of you is going to be luxury goods. Oh, not gems. Gems is going to be this boy, bad boy right here. So, bring the city back up to super speed. And look at that. We've got our reed harvesters here working. I'm not going to set up stuff right away for them. I'm just trying to do infrastructure, Orange. Do it right. So what I'm going to do is just going to send... Ah! Idiot infrastructure! I hate having to do this. Super speed! Idiot dum-dum! You are a dum-dum! Oh, don't tell me the thing's glitched out. The temple has glitched out! Yeah. Load game. Let's see if the autosave can save our posterior. Let's see. If we do this just right. Pry that guy loose. Open up the architect's posts. And cross our fingers that he can get employment, PDQ. Yes, save him, save him. Thank God, thank the gods. Victory. Well, at least this preliminary victory. All right. How are we doing here? Need to reorganize our stuff. All right. While we're able to, swing that around. Put in a tax collector right there. Alright. Oh, that's right, that's right. We need this. Swing the map. Alright, so... what we need to do are set up a nice population center right down here. Set it up. Roadblock this side off. It's going to be a future landing zone right here for a shipwright. At least what I plan on having as a shipwright. Pocket care. Need to set up our wood industry. So, 1, 2, 3. See, I need to do some planning out. It's gonna be one. This here is gonna be one of our wealthy areas too. So we'll do the ram statues. 1, 2, 3. There's that. 1, 2, 3. Can actually go and do that little number. Yeah, I know we got more food than we produce. More mouths to feed than we have capability of producing. It's alright, dudes. It's alright. This is one area where I'm definitely going to be sort of setting up a heavy concentration of housing. Sure, let's see here. Need to set gems to import. I'll set up jewelers. Set up a road like that. That way we can put in another jeweler if it's decided it's one's needed. How the gods do? They are a-okay, so we'll not worry about them for a while. We need hunting lodge. Now it's time to do. Actually, let's be smart about this. Be smart. Be smart. Speed this back up. And roadblock that part off. Alright, you will accept game meat. And firehouse. Put in necessary housing right there. Put in all the needed infrastructure. Actually, we can probably cut down just by one. Replace it with apothecary. Then we'll do the hunting lodges thusly for the moment, which will isolate off these areas from each other, thus allowing me to be able to have this area set up with a nice little population center. A little more house, just a smidge of housing more in. Should have known better. Up. How ironic. The immigrants just arrived just as they things. There's the oh, we got a construction blessing from Bost. See, I knew the woodcutter situation would be coming along, so actually need to do the smart-er thing. Let's put up a storage yard right there with wood. Should I give myself space over here for my guys to be able to do their stuff? Get rid of just one tree. And then, smarten things up. And then, come on, put down firehouse and all the related accessories down here. Excuse me. Shouldn't take too long with all these guys chopping away to see. There's that. Alright, so now... eh, luxury goods. Make sure we set that to export, because we want to be able to export it. So now we need to start setting up our dock area here. It's going to be over here in this area is going to be our main industrial complex, if you will. And so, actually I just realized it's smart move. We'll build a dock right there, but alright, so I'm going to place a few initial docks there and in the places I just put them. And then sort of do it like that. So I'm going to put in housing like that. That way we can, this way we can have our employment access for this district. It's one of these things where I kind of wish it was like in Zeus and Caesar 4, where you can sort of have your housing in a more centralized location. You don't have to worry about the city, you know, the buildings will automatically get the stuff. So, let's see here. It's going to have another paradox right there. Before I forget. Pleasant. Probably tear them out and do some adjustments here after a while to make sure the rest of the stuff gets placid. So, another thing that we will have to worry about is fishing. So for the moment, what I'm going to do, I'm being a dum-dum, is I'll leave that as a future space or something at some point. Put in a small residential district right here. All the associated infrastructure. And once this area gets populated, I'll finish drawing things out. So, basically what this area is going to be is our initial fishing area. And I'm going to combine it with a little bit of space right here, these guys right here, and a spot right there. So I think we might be able to get maybe a dock. We might have a dock here later, I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be a very positive thing. So, I mean, the way I'm doing it, this way, you know, I can just set that stuff in and have it, you know, go boom. Alright, so now we got all that up and running. How we doing? Alright, so we've got the ability to export stuff. I know we're kind of holding back on papyrus. I'm going to shut reads down for the moment. I'm going to offer a priority to health and sanitation. Make government our last priority. I'm going to put that right there, that tax boy right there. Also going to put I know I'm using up space that I need to be using for clay pits, but I'm going to put those guys right there. Put all this like so. Also put over here an apothecary. That way I don't have to worry about oddballing it over here. Because in some ways I consider apothecaries part of infrastructure. Alright, so let's see here. I'm just thinking, guys, I'm just thinking. Let's see. Now, as part of building the pyramid, we are going to be needing a ton, and I mean that quite literally, a ton of things. So, put straw and brick right there and there. And then it's time to start worrying about clay pits. So leave a gap right there so can get the that road access. Yeah, we're gonna have to have that be a little lopsided. Oh boy, this really is gonna have to be lopsided. Oh boy. It's one of these things where, you know, you wish things could be slightly different, actually. Alright, start putting in the roads. There's all that business. Raw materials. Actually, slight adjustment. Be more smart about stuff. More smart. Alright. We've now got, let's see, we're gonna need, use fourth priority. Do the right thing the way I want you to do stuff, please. Alright. Alright. Alright, Menet Khufu. They buy brick, and they also sell the all-important barley. So that'll be a thing for us to be able to start on. Just sort of plotting this stuff out right here. Because I want to be able to maximize production without sacrificing what we got. Excuse me. So I'm obviously going to have to start to worry about stuff. But wait, one of the things we do need, we need to start to worry about. So let's see, this was 240 worth of housing. Alright, I'm just thinking about stuff here, so, I'm gonna make an adjustment to the roads. Going to pull back 2 units, 2 plots, I mean, and we'll make use of stuff like this. That'll give us a little bit of operating space here with the dunes. Be able to come around and, you know, plot more stuff in, essentially. So now, put in the rest of the housing here. And so, actually, undolt that. Oh boy, I even need to undolt that statue. There's that. Speed it up. Come on, dudes. Thank you. We'll just put in rows of statues here. It'll be a little off-center, yeah. It is kind of a little bit of a waste of space, I do admit, but it could be worse. So now, the reason I've changed my POV is so I could better plan. Yep. They're the same, so I'll just, with these guys, I'll just, wait a minute. Oh, this guy was a dolt. I dolted it. And there is that. So now we've got, of course, a ton more housing in this area. So we'll resume construction and put in the standard nodes. To remove that roadblock, of course. That's okay. And since we've got the two nodes up and running at essentially the same time, save some time and effort by doing things like this. This saves me time and effort, of course. So, put in water supplies. Positions. Note that I am leaving space in these 4 places for the bazaars, yeah. Being smirked about it. Being very smirked. So, we'll put that guy right there. That way I can build up a road and put up a needed support there. Alright, so let's just go ahead and put... 500 even. Fortunately, we have an ample supply of Deben. Alright. It's really time to start making some money. Let's just check out our situation here. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut down wood. We really don't need it up and running right now. We got plenty of wood stowed away. And reads on. We'll start to export papyrus. Papyrus. We also need to start worrying about food production. So, while we have got things sort of people settling in to the city, I know there's a way to do this. So, to my recollection, it's always been 3. There we go. There we go. That makes it right. It's one of these cases where I wish things were a little more spacious to allow me to get in more food farms. Sort of like right here. Alright. Right, I'm gonna have to set up some sort of defense right there. Alright. Drain, and just, of course, turning the map so I can do that little number. So we now have got all these food farms, all these grain farms in right here, where we'll, of course, be able to produce a ton of food. Didn't I shut you guys down? I thought I shut Clay down. How silly of me. Here I am thinking it was shut down, and it's not. What the gods doing? Oh my lord. Oh boy. Red alert. Red alert. I especially do not want Raw getting so pissed off that I can't, that it literally affects my trade. But I forgot to do something. I forgot to do this. Donate the rest of the funds to the city. This will also allow me to do the placement of temples sooner than before. Cyrus, Ra, and we'll slide the temple to Ptah right there. Use it for a little desirability. Get the temples up and running over here as well. Osiris. Osiris. I didn't want to erect 2 temples to Ptah. That would have been completely silly. We'll also do it over here as well. Take the, a safety precaution. That's it. Yes, yes, safety precaution. I'd rather be better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. Oh, that's right. That's the thing I was doing was the food. So, let's see here. Great. I think I messed that up. That looks off to me. That looks very off. So we'll just fix it. Don't know why it looks off to me. Yeah, we'll just have it do as like that. So, actually, we'll undolt again. Being adult. And here, being a super adult. Having the farms closer to the Nile will help ensure that when the inundation comes, I will be able to have a nice access to stuff. So now, what I need to do is this. My water button. I'm going to put up a tower right there. And I think there's a place where I can, if I do it right, I think I can squeeze in, no. Well, fudge apples. I thought I'd be able to squeeze in another, but I can't. Oh well. Ah, being adult again. Being adults. Don't forget to shut playback down. So now, rig up a tower. And over here, we probably got malaria right there. Out of the way, you silly immigrants. There we go. A little more control there on the, let's see, a recruiter. We only need a recruiter at this point. So I'll just put that right there. I'll put up another apothecary to help control the risks. Make sure that military gets a priority and that unbuilt this. Give the guy kingdom rating stands. Oh, we're doing good right now on our kingdom rating, that's for sure. I know that guys are going to be at a little bit of a risk for malaria, but so yeah, that tower is going to help keep those hippos somewhat at bay. So we have got a ton of stuff to do, guys, and I think I was a little ambitious trying to call this scenario the last one, trying to get the game finished in this one scenario. So I'm going to actually unboo-boo this, put in a thing of housing right there, because I know it's going to be becoming more expansive in terms of road networking. Just sort of laying down the this would be a good, yeah, I was thinking this would be a good spot for some infrastructure. So we'll do this, unbolt that, pry that guy off. Down, of course, more infrastructure. Probably ought to start up my fishing industry pretty darn soon. Actually, wait a sec, don't be a dum-dum orange. I was thinking that I could adjust the road, and I was like, wait a minute. Here I am, continuing to make... Ah! There's the game meat! Slow down. Dispatch! Roadblock. Put the roadblocks right there and there. So... here is this guy. Come on! There we go. Barley. Brewery. And there's the standard cross-cut road with the massive amount of road blockage. Actually, so perfectly play. Oh my lord. Oh. I was like, where's the fire? I was like, oh, there's the fire. Because I saw it said dock, and so... This is a little more centrally placed. Barley. And of course the breweries. Well, I'll put some more housing right there so that folks get it. Fire is spreading. Cut. This is not good. This is very not good. I'll put a physician right there to help keep an eye on the stuff. Meantime, I need to come over here and clean up all the wreckage. Idiot infrastructure. Just making me have to go clean up your mess. Alright. There's some dockage. Time to, of course... That's right, it was, that stuff was, pottery! Oh, we will, of course, be, getting that stuff up and running. Oh boy. Give me a sec, I gotta stretch for a moment. My, don't have quite ants in the pants, but, I just feel the need to move for a moment. And it'll help me get the blood flowing. Alright. Water, of course, will help. And the herbalist done his job. Excuse me. How we doing on... Oh, that's looking good. We're looking very good. Put down water supply right there. And yeah, we need to start... I need to start worrying about various needs here. So... I'm gonna throw up some fishing wharves while I'm thinking about it. I'll leave this space open, as I said. And keep an eye on these guys down here because, you know, fishing wharves just love to collapse. Alright, raw materials. Alright. And I heard what just sounded like, that I'm just getting plagues. Catch that herbalist. Gonna catch the guy. Thank you very much there, herbalist. This is a little bit awkwardly shaped area. In terms of stuff down here, but just gonna have to live with it. Put down some infrastructure. We honestly need to worry about food. So now it is time to literally connect the farms up. So, let's have at that action. Extend the road like so. Bring all these farms into production mode. Yep. As we need all the food that we can ultimately, hopefully, get. And so, if we get to roadblock this off. I knew it was that guy! I knew it! One of these moments of idiocy on my fire marshal's part. We're not gonna go down there. There's nothing down there to worry about. Twice that thing is caught on fire. And so, oh my lord, I'm just going through money like no tomorrow. Aren't I? I am a dum-dum! No wonder I haven't been making too much money. That would explain it. That would explain it. Hook, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker. Put this area up as a population center. Make this a livable zone. Oh, gods are displeased. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. We can fix that. That architect's post kind of far out there. That way it's not so much in the way. Alright, so now that we've gotten some food production up and running, or at least the basics of some food production, we're also going to do this little number. Road like that. There's that. Also put up some more temples. I know I could do like shrines and stuff like that, but I've just never really done that sort of thing. Okay. Boop. There's that right there. That's smart. Oh, forgot to road up that guy. Alright, so now I'm gonna have to worry about food. Because of course I'm revving up my food production. So, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put the granary right there. Huh. I'm gonna have to move that temple to Ptah. Because it's gonna be in the way. Oh, not boss. Ptah. Get it right, Orange. Do it right. Which means we can just move the road, not the roadhouse, the architect's post, right there. I'll actually connect it with road blocks. So, this over here is going to serve as, oh, look at that. We've We've reached the Delta Echo Bravo Tango. That is to say, get! Slot in housing, like so. We can start worrying about food distribution and all that nice jazz. So while I'm thinking about it, I'm actually going to do a smart thing. This guy's going to accept only game meat. I'm going to put a road like that. I'm going to use this for production of for pavilion production. Put in a pavilion right here is what I meant to say. Because those birds like to transit the stuff right there. So, put in our initial bazaars. We'll leave them unprogrammed for now. And, how we're doing. God should be, God's a much, God's a much happier. Disease is running rampant. Plagues are rampant. Fires are rampant. Those collapsed temples are my fault. I forgot to put up an architect's post. Alright, I need to put up stuff for these guys, so... First things first, rebuild the temples. And then over here, put the roadblocks, or a pair of roadblocks right there. I know I can squeeze in a work camp. Oh, right there. It fits hunkily-dorily, very hunky-dory. Oh yeah, it's idiot infrastructure. Alright, so basically what's of course gonna... God! Things are just happening so fast. Things are just happening so freaking fast. I will be right back in just a second, so BRB. Sorry about that, guys. So, let's see here. What are these guys? Oh, they're grain farm guys. So, now that we've got all this disaster for us, we are going to have to worry about some stuff. So, knowing that we're going to have the request for fish, put up a fish storage yard right there, right there. We really need some workers, so I'm going to put up a granary right here. Yes, I know. Have you get max on fish. Put up a bazaar right there. 1,000 bricks. Well, we're going to have to turn stuff on. So, let's see, what can we turn off? Turn off pottery. Turn on clay. And set up some brick. Put up a position to help keep an eye on this area. And, yeah, I know. Put up housing, just a chunk of housing right there. Shut up, dude. I'm just trying to get this stuff, of course, all set up. This is going to be one of our sites for storing the brick. Right there. Put up a firehouse and an archie post right here. Why's that road sticking out like that? Sticking out like a sore thumb. Alright. We need to get food into this area. That's not going to be too hard. So, I'm going to set up several granaries. Like so. And we're going to put the game on slow mode. I'm going to do a hookup like that. Also going to do obligatory infrastructure because we're going to seal this area off. Actually, firehouse needs to go right here. Don't worry, it is fixed. That way we can successfully program the tax collector to be able to not go this way. Okay. But we're gonna wait a little bit so we can get stuff going. Alright, so now, food. Let's see. You are gonna get fish, and only fish. You are going to get game meat, and only game meat. You get, and these two, they're going to get grain, and only grain. That way we can focus. What in the frick is wrong? I know what the problem is. It's that idiot fire marshal, he's going down this way. That is why these granaries are catching fire. You're not doing your job, you dum-dum. Do the job that is expected of you, you dum-dum. Alright, so these guys, they've got their employment, so we can now seal this area off. So that, there we go. There we go, and of course we haven't quite irrigated the farmland yet. We're making enough off fishing. We don't have to worry about that just yet. Also going to set up a local storage yard right there. Actually, I just gave myself an idea. Yeah, it's not worth it. 2 months to comply. Send off them bricks. And also set brick. There's bricks. Set bricks to export so we can use that to help make money, because I mean, look at that debt figure. It's really up there. I don't know why it's always set to the max of 30,000. Come on, I'm certain we can get a little bit of money. Ah. Wait, got money! And set up that bazaar right there. Also going to set up another granary down here. I didn't get to read the message because I was trying to get the granary done. Debt anniversary. Oh. I decided I'd come do this. Give to city. Give the money. Bazaar. Bazaar.
I am satisfied with this city. Firefighting is hard work, and I'd love to cool off with a good shower. There's not enough of that here.
Well, you're gonna have to deal with it for now, dude. So, now, oh, not enough money. Not enough money. Not enough money. Not enough money. Oh, we just got a big sale. Alright. Put up those two pavilions. And I'm making another use of this area to be able to produce entertainment walkers. Oh my, look at that. All them unemployed people! We'll turn on pottery just to suck some of them up. That way we don't have people complaining too bad. That's a lot better. Really? Oh, not enough money again. Oh, that's good for minute Khufu. Get max on grain. Make sure I'm exporting the brick. It's always usual that I have to worry about plummeting it down from 30,000 to zip. Of course, that one guy's just standing guard there, all by himself. I wish I could have, another guard tower in that area to be able to do stuff. Alright, we are seriously up on employment. Like, wait a minute, why aren't people getting entertainment? See, overlays, entertainment, juggler. Sorry. Squeeze a pavilion in right there. Yes, I can. Yeah, we're starting. Oh my lord! Massive unemployment! Alright. Oh, well, let's see what we can do about alleviating. I can't alleviate it too much when I'm this far in debt. Debt anniversary. Let's do some stuff to help alleviate. Alright. I may have to resort to an old-fashioned tax-maxim stratagem. See how we're doing on. I need to get these guys covered by tax. I need to have this area blocked off so that we don't have the bizarre distributors trying to feed those people when I don't want them to. Get tax collector up and running over here. So this always happens when I've got a format like this, so see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Alright, so now, what I'm going to do, didn't mean to quite do it like that, but, what I'm doing essentially is establishing needed a zone of influence with services, primarily bazaar, water, and tax, to be able to 1200 papyrus? Easy. Look at this. These fire marshals are obviously all lollygagging. Well, at least I have some access to stuff for them. Alright. Time for a Taxum Maxim. Because I need the money. Oh boy. It's the Atawi. do that. Although I really can't sell wood, it's gonna help alleviate the population problem. Not the population problem. The unemployment problem. So, need to do another thing. This is our pottery. I know it's further aggravating the unemployment issue, but in this case, we're gonna take advantage of it. How are the gods doing? We can just start going about making them happy once again. We'll do 2 to Osiris, and 2 to the other 2. Idiot infrastructure! What do you guys need? A written invitation to do your jobs? I just heard a cop doing his work. There's a look at that! Hello!
No one. I'm the most taxes are too high here. I'm surprised I wasn't taxed for leaving.
Yep. Well, in this case, no, not game meat. Fish. Doi. It's nice to see
Everybody's friendly. A few crimes here, a few crimes there, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Yep. They shouldn't be complaining too much, I should say. Yeah, I understand that people are angry with me. Thing of it is, the city needs the money, dudes. Alright. Don't know why it's still showing up as 77%. Once again, idiot stuff. What do you need, dude? A written invitation to go the right way? Obviously, he does.
A few crimes here, a few crimes there, but nothing out of the ordinary.
This city isn't too bad. I can only juggle so much. I wish there were other entertainers in the city.
Oh well. God, look at them. We still have immigration. Won't take it too high. We'll take it up to 50 Deben for every 10 workers. That should, yeah, I understand. It's,
I can't find a job here. I will look elsewhere.
alright. Oh my lord, that is a fairly high unemployment, so we will, darn. If only I'd set these guys up here sooner.
I can't find a job here. I will look elsewhere.
Jeez Louise! It's bending my mind. Alright. Set up some more industry. And stuff like that. Beer. Can hold that for now. I'm going to set up just scores of labor camps. If anything, to lower the unemployment level and get people happy. That'll be that for now. That'll do that for now, so... Finally! We got immigrants. Some of these guys are finally going to get jobs, and that'll some of the unemployment up. Alright, let's see, what else can we do? It's one of these things where, of course, standard way to get rid of unemployment, industry. Also unfortunate that that we don't have all the trade routes we need to be able to fully develop our industry. Still high unemployment. Alright. Do some preliminary. I can't do nothing! He got. Do that. That's gonna help. That doesn't 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 help. Oh my lord. Alright. We need taxes. We need a biad. Alright, that's not gonna do me any good.
I'm new here.
Hold on to that hold on to that money before I do anything. Finally. Firehouse and Archipost over here. How many more people can fit in this city? Just, my mind is being blown. Oh, it has 616 more people. Oh, it's kind of helped that we've had these fires to get rid of some of the population. Yeah, we really do need to get some people work on the employment situation. Thing of it is, doesn't really help when some of the problem can't be fixed. God, I wish I had 41 more Deben. Oh, I got the more Deben. Grain, we're gonna finally gonna do irrigation because we need it. The city needs it. Basically need food out the yazoo. And by doing the irrigation, make it to where the city's rank and really just go, take off. Alright. Local religious facilities. Well, sacrifice more of the housing. Get out of the way. Actually, of those guys over, I think. We could squeeze them in proper. Cyrus? This might work. Or at least be able to leave one of the guys right here. Yeah, it's gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna work. My brain just, just literally just superimposed stuff. Oh, look. Oh, my lord. We are actually short workers. So, liberate workers from those camps. That's better. Of course, we still have people immigrating, but I'd rather have the reserves. Oh, wait. That was a... out of credit. Wait. Can I export fish? I forget. Can export. Oh, well. We're going to have to do a thing. We're going to have to start to import barley. 1,800 fish. That's going to help. Idiot infrastructure. Up. Rebuild that fishing wall. Oh, look at that. That fire marshal decided not to be an idiot and actually go check on an area he's supposed to be checking on. Alright. Well, hopefully we'll now be able to start getting stuff imported for beer so we can start making money. See, I am exporting, double make sure. Exporting over 0. Don't need to worry about pottery. Wish I could export linen right now, but I can't. Alright guys, I'm looking at the time. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead, take a break. Everybody go ahead and get up strand? Oh, there's a strand of hair, but I don't know about standing on hair. Yeah. So let's everybody stand up. Go get something to eat, go get something to drink. Use the restroom. I am going to make sure to take a nice long drink out of my water bottle on break, and of course refill it. So I will be back here in a few moments, so see you shortly. Okay, guys, I am back. So, let's go ahead and do our end of break event here. So, while we've got that going on, I am going to put the city in super slow mode. That way we still have a little bit of progress. So, go ahead and make sure you're stretching both your arms and your legs. Help get that blood flowing. Keep it flowing. At least for, at least for as long as possible at a somewhat higher level than just sitting down and all that nice jazz. Of course, refilled my water bottle, so let's go ahead and take a drink, everyone. I also brought a little snack with me, so for a few moments I'm going to be sort of governing in silence. I'll put myself on temporary mute, and then when I'm done snacking on my snack, we'll go back to full narration. So, audio-wise, I will be right back, but you will still see me playing the game. So, voice, BRB. Alright, guys, I am back. Excuse me, oh boy. Idiots. So, yeah. It is definitely time to, try to, alright. Make some more money. Alright. Now it's time to start to do the divide and conquer strategy. So, set up our second bazaar in our corners. You will not buy those items. You will not buy food items. Food. Non-food. Non-food. Food. Food. Non-food. Non-food. Oh, excuse me. We'll just have to leave this guy on mixed for the moment. I think I'm gonna have to set up a large statue in this area these areas to help with the desirability. Plaza is gonna, of course, help reinforce that. Look at that, finally above the dot line. So now, it is time to put our noses to the grindstones. I want to put up the stuff right there. Also, while I'm thinking about it, put up some specialty storage yards. This guy's eventually going to accept luxury goods as well, but up, Roarty. Hello. They sell us many things. Alright, so now that we've had all this time to get stuff done, it is time to beautify some parts of the city. And do that that one right there for reference. We really need to get stuff going here for the monuments. So, also need to start linen production. This will also help with the unemployment situation as well. Look at that. It'll be a little off right there, but I'm going to put in stuff like that. Put in that. And then I'm looking for weavers. We need the weavers. Start to import not linen. Doi. And put in a local supply right here for our linen. And I'm also going to be smart. Put in a crossroad right here so the bazaars, the destination walkers, can go where they need to go. Of course, those guys will go that way too, since it's technically the shorter route. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. Alright. Yet. You are going to be special. We're going to have you get game meats. And you're going to get fish. Actually, you get game meat. The other I get fish. This is why we're having trouble with some food trouble. Excuse me. Wait, what are you doing getting... I thought I set that to beer, not barley. Alright. So now that we are more financially stable, what I'm going to do is rev up production on the pyramids, and at the same time thank you guys for being in the way. Start building up our needed industry storage. That is 7. It's a good start. It's going to be our limestone. Bring forth the limestone. This will, of course, also help with the unemployment situation. Look at all those laborers. Soon enough, we'll be building a ton more. Excuse me, a ton more. Excuse me. Bricklayers. That's what I was meaning to say. To help. I'm being a dum-dum again. Forgot to do the import. Yes. Many, many loads of limestone. Alright. Think ahead here. Start to rev up the bricklaying capability.
It's the trader's life for me.
I hate it when people come and rob the palace. Alright. I need to send gifts. I might have fudged that, but that is okay. Why are we getting robberies? There should be nothing, I repeat, nada in the way of robberies. Stupid fire marshals not doing their stupid jobs. I literally have to keep setting up more and more, just so that, idiot infrastructure. These are guys that are literally frickin' idiots. So frickin' idiot. Idiotic. Alright, set up 3 more on the storage yards for limestone. Of course, set up a few more labor camps. To make things smart. I'm gonna do this. Come on. Of course, this is of course helping the unemployment, while simultaneously speeding up construction on the 3200 papyrus. Been a while since I've had unemployment this low. Oh, 6400 brick. Oh, we could use that. Alright, I just set up storage. Oh, so that's where the crime's coming from, eh? Except brick. I know I just built those guys, but I want to be able to have a brick center set up. Except for the monument here to be able to get to that next step. Almost there. Almost there. Alright, time to start to centralize our stockpiles of limestone. Alright. As soon as we get stuff done. Oh, look at that, they're still flowing like the Nile, the Nile in its course. Alright. We're officially going to decommission these guys. I'm going to set up an equal number of bricklayers and stonemason. Then an additional pair, 1 bricklayer and 1 stonemason. Clear out one of those guys. I'm gonna build a carpenter's guild right there. Alright. Oh, I've got while I'm thinking about it. Oh, Gnosis! Gnosis can be opened. Oh, wait, why are you guys? Supplies of beer. You! God. I forget, am I exporting beer? I forget. Yes, I am. No wonder we're having trouble with beer. I'm gonna have to, unfortunately... Mendifer? Abu! Thank you, Abu! Mendifer! They buy brick. Awesome sauce. So we can set, brick to... Oh, that's over 0. Awesome sauce. Gnosis. Oh, they buy wood. We can sell some wood. Wood. Start making some money off that wood. Alright, we're going to have to officially close down some of these labor camps. Practically all those labor camps, truth be told. And papyrus makers there. Papyrus, in this case, is not going to help build the monument. You can discuss the monument, just not help build it. I may have to tear out... I'm going to have to probably put down a few clay pits and use them here along the reed areas to help get some additional clay. Of course, that's also why I left this area open, too. Alright. They're going hut, 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 up. Hate having to do this. Dreaded infrastructure. What do these guys need? Too little entertainment. Well, we will make the best we possible use out of this we can. We'll set up a pavilion, which is, of course, a 4x3, well, technically a 4x4, but it's a 3x4. Extending out beyond where we needed to go. And it was Boss and Ptah. Speaking of the gods, we need to see how they are doing. Oh, input the that. Well, they aren't doing too good. Well, I want to try something, at least a little something. I want to try building some shrines. I've never really do shrines much, mostly because it's just never really been much of a big deal for me. So I'm just gonna build not temples, I want shrines. See, I'm automatically going to the temples. And, not housing. I also need to put up a dance school, I'm thinking about it. And shrines to Bast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, at least help taking the bite off of it. Boss was really happy. Except... and we're going to centralize more of our stores. some point I'm of course going to have to start to worry about the other stuff I need to worry about. So for these guys, we're going to have to get them entertainment, desirability. I don't want to have to worry about that quite yet though, because need to be staged. Yeah, you're doing your jobs rather nicely. Don't buy meat. Alright, we need to get these guys some education. So, we'll put up some ribble rules. And yes, I say it like that, very deliberately. Ribble rule. And then, should have capacity for some libraries. Put a... Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Move out of the way, homeless dude. Put Senate houses right there. So we're going to put up, because of OCD. Alright, how are we doing? Linen can export over 3,200. So we're going to put up more cherries in these strategic locations. And then all we're going to need to have to worry about is dentists. So, before we even worry about the dentists, we need to worry about desirability. Rotate. So, finish putting in these statues. There's all that fine jazz. Medium statues. Look at that, folks. We're finally starting to make money. I know, it's kind of a waste of space. Make sure to put in some small statues. Go for the kitty one. Cats were very sacred to the ancient Egyptians. Some behind the temples right here. Further add to their desirability. Alright. That is all done. So now, I'm just gonna litter the place. Litter in a good sense, not in, you know, leaving trash around. Put in a ton of statues. That way we can control these guys' growth. We are finally financially secure. Alright, so to help keep things controlled, what I'm going to be doing, while this, of course, happens, get rid of those debris fields left behind by the II fire marshals. Yep, actually, do this behind this area. Make sure I don't take out the wrong stuff, of course. Do this. Bada bing and that. Bada bing, bada boom. Shrine to Bass will make use of that space. Both please the goddess of the hearth, as well as add to some desirability. Yeah. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be expanding this slowly. This area, in terms of the mansions and all that. 1,500 grain, oh boy. Well, I have the storage. No, don't have it on site right now, of course, but, oh, look at that! Grain's coming in. So, another thing I need to start to do is cease exports. That's right. I am no longer going to be exporting luxury goods. You accept all. 1,500 grain dispatch. Oh well, I haven't sent off a gift in some time. Get up to half the yard. So now, essentially, going to be starting to grow up the and see, from Gnosis we can get olive oil. Not sure if Baki sells. No, they don't. I'm gonna need to continue to import the gems for now until I think it's either, it's either going to be Tyre, Mycenae, Kadesh, or Puent that is going to open up and allow me to fully decommission my the jewelers and allow us to rely on the needed imports for luxury goods. Until that time, we'll just hit that, scroll down of course, scroll down, hit that import button, we'll make it 3,200 for the moment. Oh, what was that? Abu is willing to trade more papyrus. Awesome sauce. Well, I'm going to officially decommission this fish storage yard and commission this guy as its successor. Why? Because we need more brick. And we also need way more straw, too. Fortunately, we are at an important crossroads, so now we are at an important crossroads in terms of our development, because what we need to have happen is we obviously need more brick. And so by expanding our production, both food, grain production and clay production, we are going to here we go, super slow mode. Alright, farm grain. make the ability to have more bricks realized. Of course, an important thing to have along the way is going to be increasing population, because of course those mansions are going to take away an important amount of employees. So we are going to finally expand these guys to a higher standard of living. Yeah, I know some of the guys that are off what's it, but they're just gonna have to live with it like that. Put in some local entertainment production. Also gonna chuck in some work camps. For a moment, we're gonna roadblock that off. Swing the map around. Here we go. More farms. More and more farms. Literally gonna have to engage in high production of food and straw. Alright, so now it's time, of course, to give all these guys some roads, so let's do this. Let's do this. And here we go. We got our roads in. Food production is gonna shooting through the roof, as is our employment. So now is the time of... They actually need to get rid of these guys right here. Get rid of you. You're officially decommissioned. And these guys, some more bricklayers, are being commissioned. Why? Because we need DOS bricks. Alright, we're going to also further improve our population. Well, for the moment, I'm actually going to re-roadblock that off. And swing the map around. I'm going to give myself a reference temple right here. We'll just make it Osiris for the moment. And then make a road. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy is far. There we go. That is exactly where I wanted it. Well, more or less. And we're gonna give the city's population just this huge shot in the arm in terms of expansion. The reason, of course, is because, as I said, these guys are going to see sucking up unemployment. And we obviously don't want the city's various industries to fall flat on their faces, so we're also going to expand this way as well. Yeah, just city's population is just going to go, it's going to blast off. Okay. Move these two temples right here. That way we have a little more space to work with. Replace them over here. Also build some more to Ptah. Some more to... 2 more to Ra. And several to Osiris. There we go. Things are starting to look better, so... Since we got these guys connected, I'll just fill this here entirely in with housing. Alright, super speed it! Super speed! Hold over 2,000 more people. Really? Oh wait. Doi! I just remembered what temple that was. Silly me. Alright, so we'll do this. Make sure that the needed infrastructure is up. Set up more roadblocks. Don't need people going down into the farm zone. I'll block that off for now. Make sure the gods are happy. No, we'll just put up temples like no tomorrow. 5. Five for Ra, and then 5 for Ptah. I'm going to put up an architect's post right here because I want to leave this sort of sealed off. I'll put another post right there, just so that there's appropriate coverage. They'll provide the desirability, and they will provide religious access. All the infrastructure. Alright, let's get these people watered. Need to put up work camps over here so that those guys don't have to worry about going so far. Of course these guys can't grow without dentists. I'm being a dum-dum. Don't worry, dude. I've cranked up brick production. Unfortunately, it's also seed season, seed and growing season, so no, we can't have you get all the laborers you want when we're busy trying to do all the stuff around on the fields too. Oh look, silly orange, can get these guys worked up. I know I need them. Not just for the food, too. There we go. Grain's coming in. Straw's coming in. Well, you'll have less to complain about, dude. $2,700 game meat. We could do that. Dispatch, yeah. That's it. Baki, increase trading for, what's it? That, we'll keep an eye on those guys. Oh my lord, we have got unemployment and we are ready to rock out our rich district. It is time to make the money flow. Alright, so we're going to just do this sort of one side at a time. You know, one area at a time. That way we can keep employment loss and under control. Another one of these desirability issues. And you, sir, don't think you want to do that. Well, I better make some room for brick. Super slow mode. To set up space for the brick. Set up three storage yards for brick. Except we actually leave that guy open. Expand these guys out. Going to give them food access. I wanted you to have game meat. I would want you to have game meat. As a matter of fact, I don't want you having game meat. So eject the stuff. See if we can get some of these guys over here to evolve, and then we'll use their desirability to help cause stuff to grow up. Not enough entertainment. Alright, let's see. Entertainment. They don't have access to Senate. Silly Senate players. Not giving them what they want. And another one over here. This, of course, is just going to help add to culture. Let's continue to expand our... up to only 600 reads. I mean to give yes. Of course, that guy needs some desirability help, so that is what we will do. There we go. He is fully upgraded. There we go. That guy is fully upgraded, so we will continue our evolutionary streak of all the houses. Don't worry, we'll soon have some rain on site, so we need not worry about that. Alright, how are we doing? People in... oh my lord, we are definitely short employees. I'm sorry, but industry is just gonna have to take it. Alright. Sales gonna need some entertainment. We'll provide them with such. I'm also gonna have to leave some space over here to be able to expand over into here. Or at least that's the plan. Alright, so now storage yard, have you get half pottery. Half pottery. So also build some granaries over here. House. That's why I left this open instead of the infrastructure stuff. And I have one of you get fish. The rest can get grain. Actually have one of them also get game meat. The other two can get grain. I'm working on getting that improved, dudes. So don't Barbarian Motorworks. Alright, let's get these guys some food distributed. We'll set up a pair of bazaars for coverage. Send off that grain. Oh, it was you two who caught fire. No doubt to the eye. Oh, we got some thieves. Who's stealing? There should be no stealing in this town. Policemen are not doing their jobs. Yep. Dum-dums. Lost all supplies of linen, which we now need to import. Was afraid this might happen. Alright. Honestly need a first... Just trying to remove all the the gardens! Nada! Momentary loss of words there. We'll rededicate that. Temporarily reinstall statues. I'll continue to produce and import linen, because that'll help the system overall. Let this guy right here in the corner regrow. Let the guys right there grow. Why won't you do your thing, dude? Oh, other gods. Oh, what other gods do you like, dude? Oh, Wast! Hello, Wast! Gonna help with the, excuse me. Can help with the limestone. Well, here is what I am going to do. We're going to do some creative rearrangement of our statues. Install one right there just to make sure we get the desirability. Temples. Osiris. Ra. Please fit. Yes, we'll be able to fit in Ptah. Do that. And then we'll slide in some temples behind it. The ones at the corners tend to have this problem of needing the desirability. So, we're doing on a... Not doing too bad on needing workers. Senate House, so let's see. I'm going to move the conservatory. Put it right over here. And place right here a nice big statue. This will also help right here. But still got negative desirability on it. Let's carefully rearrange some statues. Put in a medium statue. Let's do those right there. Dude, the guy is not wanting to grow. Well, squeeze this guy in. See if, well, fudge! I was hoping that, he's gonna have to... Alright. Yep, there we go. Alright, all we gotta do... Well... Alright, we're gonna have to do this carefully, guys, right here. There we go. Let these guys here also evolve. There we go. Now, I do have to continue to be careful because, of course, the employment issues will further expand. I forgot to put bazaars down. Bazaars. How? Actually, we'll put one right there and pry that guy out. Should hopefully be enough coverage. These guys need some entertainment access, so just the road right there. Take that guy out, replace it over here. Take care of these guys' need for desirability. Alright. See. Get a quarter of the yard for beer. How are we doing on beer stores? We're doing good for the moment. Just keep it steady for now. Alright. I was just checking on unemployment and all that nice jazz. Actually, shut down wood for now. That'll help save a few workers. Fudge. Ah! It was dum-dum! Dum-dum! At least want to give the homeless guy a way out. Of course, by having large housing like this, it also, in some ways, saves resources. How we're doing on the gods? They're doing fine for the moment. I forget. I think Bost helps out. Bost. Right at the, yeah. That's, well, I was remembering sort of the thing for Osiris is that the rate at which the goods and all are consumed, and that helps. 2,600 fish. Well, I don't have enough, but that will soon be rectified. Hit that stockpile button. And of course, we no longer need to stockpile. Yeah, we are doing fairly decent here in terms of, see, now take a look at that number. Oh, we need more taxation. Kadesh can be opened. This is awesome sauce. Abu, increased trading. Put up a few boys right here. We need better tax coverage. doesn't grow beyond where I want him to grow. 4,200 bricks, oh my lord, you see, all that production is just out the yazoo. Brick. Brick. And we'll get rid of those guys. Yeah, I know I just wasted brick, but taking a nice little stretch right there. Getting to work on this monument right here, nice and neat. Alright. I really need to do this, so I'm going to roadblock that part off. Sort of focus where we need those resources to go and those services. I'm soon gonna have to start to worry about getting stuff done. Oh, I just remembered something. Honestly need to start having festivals. And so we don't use up beer, we're just going to have to deal with the 9,600 brick. Oh my lord, that is a ton of brick. 2, 3, 4, 5. Brick. What's that brick? It was barley. I was almost a dum-dum. It was almost the dum-dum. I literally have so much brick at my disposal. It's not even funny. Alright, oh look at this, guys. They got access. Let's give them courthouses. And these guys, they need true faith access. So we will give it to them. Pata. Also help keep the gods happy. Things are looking good so far. Temple the boss down here to... Oh, but thank you, boss. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Idiot infrastructure. Alright, time to give these guys some entertainment. Put up a pair of booths right there. And let's put up buy-in stand. 1,400 game meat will do. figured it was going to be. I will be right back, guys. Sorry about that, guys. When the restroom calls. Alright, so let's get a pavilion up here. Come on, there we go. I hate when I think I click it and it's not the right thing. I misclick. Looking very, very good. How do I not have a position down here? Yeah. You think you have stuff done and it doesn't turn out it's done. Yep, I just got a blessing. I was checking on the status and that happened. Oh, there's another one! Another one! Alright, so what we need to do is actually start to, well, worry about importing the needed sandstone. So we'll use that as a base. Sandstone. And then several more like that. Of course, the fire marshal is being an ignoramus, not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So we'll just attach a pair of dudes down there. Make sure the rest of these are programmed to sandstone as well. I think I already got. Yeah, I did. So let's see. So let's see, that is 9. Just check another one over here. Because, of course, these guys can be complete dunderheads. So I like it when this happens. New housing. Alright, I think we can slowly start to grow these guys. Very slowly. Desirability of the surrounding area improves. Nitpicky, nitpicky, nitpicky. Give him the garden boost. And there is all that. Of course, they don't. That guy doesn't have library access, so that does kind of suck. We'll just have to live with it. Take a look at that. When we have money earlier, take a look at those funds. Look at that, $38,000. We could literally, well, almost literally, live off tax rates. Because as you see, you know, last year was 34,000 and 20,000 for stuff. Festival, keep the gods appeased. So, you know, as you can see, I could, at least in theory, survive off taxes. Thank you, boss. Up. Here I am, being a dum-dum. Once again. Once again. Ah. Yellow alert. Yellow alert. That's right. I'm using that famous Star Trek saying, yellow alert. Let's see here. Need to remember to do this little number before I forget. And then we are going to set up a local residential block. So this way we can make, this is going to of course help make sure that we got the necessary naval forces. Alright guys, I think it's about that time, so yeah, trying to get this particular mission done. Let's see, this is, I haven't even saved the game. How foolish and gay. New kingdom. Set up. And Usret. I think I spelled that right. Oh my. Oh wait, I think that's misspelled right there. Yep. I did spell it right. I did spell it right. So, I think it's It's getting late, and for me at least, so I think we're going to go ahead and call it a stream. So, excuse me. So let's see here. I'm going to pass you guys on off. Let's see. I want to make sure. I see somebody from the BS07 haven't raided in a while. Looks like they're live, so make double sure. So I'd like to thank everybody for. Yeah, they are live. So this is good. This is very, very good. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming out to this episode of City Building Saturdays. If you've been watching here on Twitch, thank you so much. If you're watching on YouTube over at Osage Orange Gaming, thank you also well for coming. If you're here on Twitch, please remember to hit that follow button for future streams. If you're on Twitch, yeah, that shows how late it is. If you're on YouTube, please remember to hit that like button and also hit the subscribe for this and future streams out of the series and all the others. Please join me on Monday for another episode of Age of Empires 2 Mondays, and on Thursday for an episode of Titan Quest Thursdays, and next Saturday for what should hopefully be the final episode of the original game here in Pharaoh, and we'll hopefully be able to, if not next week, then the week after, be able to proceed into the expansion of Cleopatra. So I hope you guys will go ahead and join me on this raid. I would like to thank you guys so much, and I hope that you've been enjoying the streams, and we'll of course be joining for all this. So I will catch you all in the next stream. So thank you so much, and bye.